Season's greetings and salutations, and welcome to Ludington Oriole boys varsity basketball action from Grand Haven High School in the Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament as the Ludington Orioles take on the Holland Dutch. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined by Evan McKinley, who's going to be doing color commentary with me today. Julia Habman is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Nick Wysong is our OSN cameraman. Hope everybody had a great Christmas, a very, very Merry Christmas, and best wishes for a Happy New Year to all of Oriole Nation out there. Ludington coming off the heels of a tough loss last night, Evan, to a very good Spring Lake team. Spring Lake's had our number this year. They beat us opening game of the year in double overtime, and then last night they took it to us pretty good, 75-62 in the opening night of this Lake Michigan Cup here at Grand Haven. Great facility here.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've always loved Grand Haven's facility. And, you know, Spring Lake, they're a tough team. We talked about it during the first game. Coach Billy Core, great coach, just like Coach Shank. Must have made a few adjustments to, kind of bring it to us a second time. But you know what? It's a holiday tournament, and, some guys must have came to play yesterday. Hopefully we can bring it a little bit more today against this Holland team. You know,
Evan, our boys started out good. They had a 17-14 lead at the end of one last night. They really took it to Ludington in the second and third quarters. The second quarter, they outscored the Orioles like 25 to, 25 to, not that the Orioles had a terrible quarter, but Spring Lake put up 25 points in that quarter. They led 39-32 at halftime after Ludington had the 17-14 lead at the end of one. We're coming to you a little bit late today. We apologize about that, folks, but the Petoskey-Spring Lake game went into overtime, and Spring Lake won that game as well, 64-63 over Petoskey, and that's why we're on a little bit later than what we had promoted. But hey, we're here with you right now, and we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say in regards to today's game for his Orioles against the Dutch of Holland. Hey, Oriole Nation. It's the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Thad Shank, and we're at the Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament in Grand Haven. The Orioles are taking on the Holland Dutch. And, Coach, this is 4 years in a row, at least 3, if not 4 years in a row, your boys have been here, invited to the Grand Haven Holiday Cup. And it seems to always be some really good competition. And you get Spring Lake for a second time this year.
Yeah, I guess it's the third year in a row that we've been here. We played Spring Lake yesterday for a second time. They're always a good program, so that's a good game. We got the Dutch today.
Yeah, I was going to say, thanks for correcting me there, Coach. You had Spring Lake last night. Tonight you get the Dutch of Holland. Anything you know about Holland?
Well, they're 4-2 coming into this tournament here. They're a solid basketball team. They have a kid who's very similar to Camden Thompson. I mean, he is probably, along with Camden Thompson, the best player that we've seen on our schedule this to this point. Number 14, his name is Arthur Powell, and he can shoot it, he can drive it, he plays above the rim, he can post up. They're going to isolate him a lot. He just tries to bully you. He's a heck of a player. And then they got some, solid kids around him. The Hulse kid, number 11, is a great perimeter shooter. This will be a good challenge for us today.
Holland out of the OK. Are they in the green, Coach?
I don't know.
We know they're in the OK conference.
They switch that
so
much. It's hard to remember. They switch it so much. It's hard to remember.
How did your boys, coming off the holidays, were you able to get together on a regular basis for practices, or what has been going on in practice with the team?
Well, we played Montague on that Tuesday and didn't have a game the following Friday, which most people did. So we practiced those 3 days, and we were able to give them 5 days off for Christmas break. It's never pretty when you come back into the gym after having 4 or 5 days off, but it's nice that those kids can get that time off at some point during the season. It might not pay off today, but it definitely will probably pay off for us on the long run. We had a decent practice on Thursday returning from Christmas, but that Christmas cheer, you got to get it out of there. I mean, I think we all probably are guilty of probably eating maybe like we probably should not be eating for a couple of days straight. So hopefully we come out and play with a heck of a lot of energy tonight and play our way.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Coach, that's got to make it a bit tough. If your team, you're starting to hit its stride. You guys put up 84 against Montague right there. Then you go into the holidays. But I'm sure you're looking forward to getting or the boys are looking forward to getting back on the court this weekend after the game last night against Spring Lake and now tonight against Holland.
Yeah, we just want to come and play worthy opponents, and we definitely get that when we come to Grand Haven. Last year we got beat up pretty good by a good Grand Haven team and played a tough Traverse City West team, and the game went down to the final seconds. We just find out a lot about ourselves when we play better competition. No offense to the Montagues and the Fremonts and those teams of the world, but we haven't played since, our opening game against Spring Lake, other than Whitehall. We haven't played a super, super tough schedule. So you don't find out where you need to get better when you're playing average basketball teams. We want to play a little bit of higher level basketball team to find out where we're at, and that's what we get coming here to Grand Haven.
Definitely, as you said, Spring Lake last night, Holland tonight, then you get back into the West Michigan Conference against Manistee before you take on a very good North Muskegon Norseman team.
Yep, it's that time of year. Once we get back here from this break after the new year, it's pretty much on for the next 2 months. It's nothing but basketball. So I like where we're at right now as far as being a young team, but there's definitely some things we need to improve on. One of them is being a good team on the defensive end, and we'll be challenged today at keeping this Holland team in front of us. If we can keep them in front of us and not allow that ball to get to the paint easily, we'll have a chance or opportunity to win against a good team today. So hopefully we can do that.
Your team has shown flashes a number of times this year. One of the things you're working on with the boys is trying to get, hey, we need you guys to a full 32 minutes.
Well, we're young, and we play semi-hard, and defense, we're not beating people because we're getting stops. We're beating people because we can play faster than them and we're a little more talented than them. We got to get to the point where defensively we can, it's a simple thing, keep the ball in front of us, communicate on the defensive end, outlast the offense. Those are things that are not human nature, that are hard things to do, and especially when you're a young team. We're going to find out here over the next couple weeks playing a few good teams that, it's not enough, playing 10 seconds of spirited defense. You got to play a lot longer than that. When we can get to that point, then we're going to take another leap as far as level of play for us. So that's what we're looking for, to get there sooner rather than later.
Well, good luck to you and your team tonight. Coach, we look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, and Nick Wysong, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. We just got news from Sarah Laird from up in Negaunee, the Ludington girls team playing up there in the Holiday Bash at Negaunee. They won last night 40-37 over Kingsford. We just received news they fell today to a very good Negaunee Miners team by the score of 50-41. Negaunee 8-0 on the year, and of course they're the team that knocked out Ludington girls last year in the regional championship game. But sounds, all in all, Evan, it sounds like it was a wonderful, awesome weekend. I shouldn't say weekend, but a great couple of days in the Upper Peninsula for our girls.
Yeah, like Coach Shank said in that pregame interview, you play these holiday tournaments for experiences that are going to be helpful down the road. And you play in these tough teams, whether you come down here and get your butt kicked or, you play a nice tight game, those are all experiences for making a tournament run. And I think that's really why we see Ludington succeed when we reach March. because we're well prepared for those moments.
You got a great point there, Evan. A few years ago, we went to Detroit for a tournament, and our girls and our boys both lost both of their games, and not just lost them, but they got creamed pretty good. And if you look at the competition they played, the boys played against Ann Arbor Skyline. That was the closest game of the 4, and I think they lost that game by 16 points. They played Detroit Cass Tech the next day, and they got beat pretty bad that game. The girls played the number 1 and 2 team in Division 1 in that tournament. They played West Bloomfield, and they also played Heartland, and they got beat pretty bad. And the girls ended up making the run to the Breslin that year. So that shows you right there.
Yeah, it's a different type of basketball, especially down there in Detroit. But, same goes with playing up there in the UP. They're big, strong teams, and prepares you for those late season runs.
They call that the UP Power. Again, big thanks to Sarah Laird giving us that report. The Ludington girls fall today to the Negaunee Miners by the score of 50-41. We'll have the box score up later on the Oriole Sports Network page. Hey, we want to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor of the Ludington Orioles here on the Oriole Sports Network. And here are your starting lineups. First, for the Holland Dutch, they are 4-3 on the season out of the OK Conference Green Division. They are coached by Andrew Mewson, assisted by Mike Clark and Taylor DeRue. Starting at the guards will be number 3, Talon Luna. He is a senior. And also number 5, Xavier Murphy, a junior. The third guard, number 32, a junior, Josiah Van Hecken. The forwards are number 14, Arthur Powell. He is a junior. And number 11, Keegan Hulst. He is a junior. For the Ludington Orioles, 4-3, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe. They are out of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Starting at the guards, number 2, Taj Williams, a sophomore. Number 3, Messiah Himes, a sophomore. And number 5, Ben Gronstall, a senior. The forwards, number 11, Steele Stowe, a sophomore. And number 24, Cam Gunsel, he is a junior. And at this time, we are going to step aside. And when we return, we'll have the opening tip here from Grand Haven in the Lake Michigan Cup. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Grand Haven. Getting set here for the starting lineups from the public address announcer. Holland will be wearing their white jerseys, red lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Ludington in their black jerseys with white lettering and orange numerals trimmed in white. The Ludington Orioles and the Holland Dutch. I'm sure they've met, Evan, but I can't recall when, and it's been a long time. Ludington used to play, I know they would play Holland Christian. And they had some great battles in the 50s and 60s, mainly in the, Ludington would get in the regionals or they get farther in the tournament. But I think they would play Holland Christian during the regular season as well. I know, looking at my mom's old yearbooks, she's a 1963 grad of Ludington. She graduated with the great Mike Evans. I know that back in those days, they played against Holland Christian. So
that's the other nice part about these Christmas tournaments is you get to face teams that you're not used to playing, so you get a little bit different type of basketball.
And you know that Coach Shank loved it, even though Spring Lake's no longer in our conference. He loves playing against Coach Billy Core, who's a good friend of his, very good friend. And we met him twice, and we're at the halfway. We're just past the Christmas break right now. Well, we're still in the Christmas break, and we faced Spring Lake twice, and they're no longer in our conference.
Yeah, you saw Billy Core over here talking to Coach Shank before this game as well.
Yep. We're getting set for the tip-off here, Ludington and Holland, and we are underway. Tip controlled by Cam Gunsel and the Ludington Orioles. Taj Williams has the ball. He'll give it now to Steele Stowe. Stowe will pass it back now to Cam Gunsel at the top of the key, now to Messiah Himes. Himes on the dribble. Now he'll give it to Ben Gronstall. Gronstall just inside the paint right there. Takes it out, back in, up, and no good. Rebound to Holland's number 5, Xavier Murphy. Here come the Dutch. With the ball, number 11, Keegan Hulst. He'll give it now to Talon Luna. Luna being guarded there by Messiah Himes. Coach Shank could not say enough about Arthur Powell, number 14, a junior. He says he reminds him a lot of Whitehall's Camden Thompson. That's extremely high praise, Evan.
Yeah, we've seen enough of Camden Thompson to know how good of a ball player is, and that's a pretty big comparison.
Yes, it is. Holland moving the ball. We're just about a minute into the game. No score. Holland's first offensive possession. Powell with the basketball. He'll give it up now. Ludington playing some good D here. And there's a drive, and a foul's going to be called right there. I think it's going to be on Messiah Himes. It will be on Himes. 6:55 to go in the opening quarter. No score. At the free throw line for Holland will be number 3. And that's Jalen Luna. First attempt is up and good. Our first point of the game. It comes a minute 5 into this ball game. Luna's second attempt is up and good. Holland 2, Ludington nothing. The Lake Michigan Cup from Grand Haven, the Ludington Orioles and the Holland Dutch. Gunsel on the drive, loses it as he goes up, and Holland has it. And Holland now on the fast break. They'll get it to Van Hecken. Van Hecken, his shot up, no good. Rebound, Van Hecken. And he loses it off his foot, and it will be Ludington basketball. 6:37 to go in the opening quarter. Holland 2, Ludington nothing.
Coach Shank touched on the improvement on the defensive end. The first 2 defensive possessions have been very good by Ludington.
That it has, Evan.
First one was bailed out by a foul call, but
Taj Williams with the basketball. Williams will take a long 3, and he drains it. Nothing but net for Taj Williams. Ludington 3, Holland 2, 6:14 to go in the opening quarter.
Holland definitely going to have to step out on those screens and not let Taj get those wide open three-pointers, becoming a very good shooter for Ludington.
There's some nice defense by the Orioles and a steal. They'll get it ahead now, and Williams shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Holland has it. Ludington got that steal right there. They pushed the ball up court. Got a good look, Evan, and just couldn't finish right there. Now Holland back with the basketball. Ludington up 3-2, 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. We're at Grand Haven High School. Beautiful facility here. Powell, nice move. Powell showing why Coach Shank gave him such praise right there. Gets the basket.
A very strong move. Cam played that smart, not going for the foul.
Yep.
Overall, really good defense.
Holland up 4-3. Steele Stowe with the ball. There goes shot up. Good! And the foul. Getting the basket for the Orioles, number 5, Ben Gronstall. And he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
That's Ben's second drive of the game. Playing super aggressive so far. I like to see it.
As you said, love the aggressiveness there from Ben Gronstall. 5:16 to go in this opening quarter. Again, if you're just tuning in, we got underway a little bit late because the Spring Lake Petoskey game went to overtime. Gronstall's free throw is good. Ludington up 6-4, and here comes Holland with 5:12 to go. There's a shot and foul there on Cam Gunsel. Cam got his money's worth on that one, Evan. Spring Lake won over Petoskey the game just prior here in overtime, 64-63. Grimmer had another big game.
Great ball player.
Yeah, he had 26 last night against the Orioles. I think he had that same amount in the opening game of the season. First free throw is good there by Holland's Josiah Van Hecken. Second free throw also good. Ludington up 6-5, 5:10 to go, opening quarter. Taj Williams with the ball. Williams on the dribble drive. Now he's at the free throw line. 14-footer up and no good. Rebound to Van Hecken of the Holland Dutch. He'll bring the ball up. Holland, not a lot of height. When I was talking to their assistant coach prior to the game, Mike Clark, he laughed. He goes, just put all of my guys down as guards. I said, you sound like Coach Shank. There's a nice move, shot up and in by number 5, Xavier Murphy. Again, Holland 4-3 on the year. Same record as the Ludington Orioles. They are 4-3 as well. Gunsel with it. He'll drive baseline. Gunsel now, he'll kick it to Gronstall. Now to Taj Williams. Williams with some nice moves in the paint. Williams shot up and no good. Ball tipped. And I think they're going to get a foul there on Williams. A little too aggressive there in the paint, Evan.
Yeah, great move. Just got caught going over the back for the rebound.
Into the Oriole lineup, number 25, JT Keith. He's a sophomore. Also checking in, number 34, Alex Smith. He is a senior. Only 2 seniors on this Oriole team, Ben Gronstall and Alex Smith. 6 juniors and 4 sophomores. There's a drive by Holland and a three-point attempt up and good there. Hitting the 3 for Holland, Keegan Hulst. Holland up 11-6. And the Dutch on a run right now, Evan. Ludington came down, they turned it over, and there's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel with it. Ludington girls falling today at the bash, the holiday bash at Negaunee by the score of 50-41 to Negaunee. There's a bucket for the Orioles, Cam Gunsel.
We can't fall asleep today's scoop. Both these teams love to push the ball down the court.
You got to have your head on a swivel, Evan.
You know, and it goes to the sides of the players. Both teams, they want to push the ball just because they don't have much height to play bully basketball.
Exactly. Ludington trails 11-8, 3:16 to go in the opening quarter. Lake Michigan Cup basketball action from Grand Haven. This is Ludington's 3rd year in this tournament. There's a turnaround up and in by Holland's Arthur Powell. He's got 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington trails 13-8, 2:57 to go. Drive by Williams, up and in. I should say in and out, no good. Rebound Holland. Three-pointer, oh, that's a 2. That's a 2 for Holland's Keegan Hulst. I don't know, Coach Shank talked about Arthur Powell. Looks like all 5 of these guys can shoot there, Evan. There's a drive, shot up, no good there by Cam Gunsel. Holland up 15-8, 2:30 to go in the opening quarter. Powell will give it up now. There's a drive by Murphy. He'll kick it out. And ball is knocked out of bounds right there. If Holland can do that one over again, I'm sure that Xavier Murphy would have took the shot. He was within 7 feet of the basket there, Evan, and he passed it out. You know, I've heard of giving up a good shot for a better shot there, but his pass was askew. And Ludington basketball. 2:12 left in the opening quarter. Orioles trail 15-8. Gunsel shot up and good! Cam Gunsel using the backboard the way that Larry the Legend Bird used to.
Yeah, great move by Cam. Little spin move off the glass.
Ludington trails by 5, 15-10. There's a nice drive and give the basket to Holland's number 11, Keegan Hulst. He's got 7 points in this first half. There's a nice drive by Keith, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, however, by Alex Smith. It will be Holland basketball. They have a 7-point lead, 17-10. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Steele Stowe. Number 3, Messiah Himes. And also returning for the Orioles, actually making his first appearance for this game, BK, number 21, Brody Kaminsky. Kaminsky is a junior. Orioles down 17-10, 1:33 to go, opening quarter. Holland with the basketball. Powell has it. Powell guarded there by Gunsel. He'll give it up now to Van Hecken. Van Hecken, he was harassed there by Gunsel, and that caused a turnover, and Kaminsky has it for the Orioles. Kaminsky will give it to Gunsel. Gunsel down the lane. Now he'll dish it to Steele Stowe. Back to, back to Taj Williams. Nothing but net with a long three-pointer. Ludington needed that.
Yeah, great offense possession, little bit ball movement. Cam able to get downhill. Found Steele in the corner, who's able to make the extra pass for the better shot, like you said earlier. Taj Williams, the number 1 three-point shooter.
Van Hecken gets a 3 for Holland. Ludington cannot leave him that wide open. He just buried a 3. There was no Oriole within 6-7 feet of him.
Someone's playing without a shoe right now.
Yeah, kind of a traveling violation on the Orioles. Yes, you are exactly right. There was a Holland Dutch player that lost his shoe. Right now, Holland is up 20-13, 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the court for the Orioles, Kaminsky, Gunsel, Williams, Himes, and Stowe. Holland will get the ball across midcourt. There's a drive there by, just checked into the game, number 4, Ben Fletter. His shot is no good, but he's hacked, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Orioles trail 20-13. First shot is short by Fletter. Again, the Orioles fell last night to Spring Lake in the opening game of this tournament, 75-62. Fletter gets 1 of 2 free throws. Holland up 21-13. Gunsel with the ball for the Orioles. He's guarded by Fletter. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Not much. Now we see some movement by the Orioles. Gunsel. Oh, Gunsel went for the slam, and he was short with it. And here comes Holland. Long three-pointer up, no good. There's the buzzer. And at the end of 1, your score from Grand Haven in the Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. The Holland Dutch 21, the Ludington Orioles 13. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G, is proud to support Ludington sports. Orioles down 21-13 at the end of first quarter of play. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And of course, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And there's a basket by Holland. They started the quarter out with the ball, and Arthur Powell gets the basket. He's got 6 points. Ludington down by 10, 23-13. You see what Ludington was trying to do there at the end of that first quarter. Tried to clear the lane out for Gunsel. He went right down the lane, just a little bit shy as he went up for that dunk there, Evan.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much food over the holidays.
Yeah, I think so.
Brought him down just a little bit.
Nice scoop shot right there by the Orioles' Taj Williams, who gets the underhand scoop. Ludington trails 23-15. Yeah, maybe one extra helping of... There's a nice move by Powell, and he gets the basket for Holland. He's a junior. Maybe an extra scoop there of stuffing. Yeah. Ludington trails 25-15, 6:53 to go in the opening half. Kaminsky fakes the three. Kaminsky now in the paint. He'll give it back. And with the ball is number 13, and that is Graham. There's a nice drive there by Taj Williams. A lot of contact there, no call, and here comes Holland. And now we're going to have, I believe, a technical. Oh, wow, Evan. Boy, that was... Coach, technical foul is going to be called on Taj Williams. Now Coach Shank is going over to the official to talk with the official who called the technical there, Evan.
Yeah, Taj wasn't very happy after that last take to the basket, no foul called, and he was chirping to the ref down the court. A lot of the times you see that called in high school.
Yeah. We got a full timeout, 6:33 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails by 10, 25-15. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Grand Haven in the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. Ludington trails by 10, 25-15. We have a technical shot. The first one is up and in by Adam Devilar, who's checked into the game for Holland. Second technical, no good. He gets 1 of 2. It'll be Holland basketball. Holland has a 11-point lead, 26-15. Again, 6:33 left in the opening half. Our next broadcast will be in the year 2025. Our first broadcast of the 25 year will be from Hawley Gym. It'll be girls basketball on the 2nd of January. Ludington hosting Manistee. There's an over and back there called on Holland, Evan. Zach Graham has checked into the game for the Orioles. He wears jersey 13. He is a junior. Coach Stad Shank is really chirping now. No, yeah, because Taj Williams really got bodied right there, and he got pushed back a few feet. And nonetheless, irregardless, Ludington with the basketball right now. 6:12 to go in this second quarter. Orioles trail 26-15. Williams with the ball. Now he'll be called for the travel. You feel that he shuffled that Yep, that was it.
Yep. Yeah, he got down there in the teeth of the defense. I'd like to see Taj back dribble out of there.
You love Taj Williams with his athletic abilities, his playmaking abilities, but I think sometimes he tries to take too much on and not involve his teammates as much as he should.
Down in that Holland defense down there, they play tough man-to-man.
All right, here's a steal by the Orioles. Nice pass there, Stowe. Stowe loses it, and it's going to be Holland basketball. The Orioles just not catching a break right now. They got the turnover right there, and J.T. Keith was able to get the ball to steal Stowe, but he was not able to control it as he went to go up for the layup, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. Holland basketball. 5:38 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails 26-15. The Orioles were down 21-13 at the end of the first quarter. Arthur Powell with the basketball. Powell now, and he gives it up to Van Hecken. His shot no good. Rebound to the Orioles. Here comes Brody Kaminsky with the ball. Kaminsky now. Taj Williams, Euro step, and he's going to draw the foul, and he'll shoot two. Got wholesale substitutions coming up here, Evan. It looks like Coach Shank has a complete Shank shuffle about to take place. That means he's going to send in 5. Taj Williams at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Messiah Himes, number 34, Alex Smith, number 24, Cam Gunsel, and number 15, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that is Micah Spunner. His interview will air at the half. Taj Williams, second attempt from the charity stripe. No good. Guess he didn't want to come out too bad right there, as Ben Gronstall will be checking in for him. Ludington trails by 10, 26-16. 5:01 to go in the opening half. With the ball for the Dutch, number 3, that's Talon Luna. Luna guarded there by Spunner. Now they'll give it up Van Hecken with it. Out to Ray Williams, who's checked into the game. Williams wears jersey number 12. Some good passing here by the Dutch. Three-pointer up no good there by Arthur Powell. Ludington has it. Cam Gunsel with it. Cam Gunsel directing traffic for the Orioles. He'll give it up now. Taj Williams. Williams to Messiah Himes. Double dribble there called on the Orioles. Himes had a game high, I believe 16 for the Orioles last night against Spring Lake. Gronstall into the Oriole lineup. 4:17 to go in the second quarter. Bringing the ball up for the Dutch, number 3, Talon Luna. Luna now over to Ray Williams. I'm sorry, that's Van Hecken. His shot's going to be off. Rebound to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel splits a couple of Holland Dutch defenders. He'll give it to our player in spotlight, and that was up by Spunner. No good on the three-point attempt. That's the other thing right now, Evan, that Ludington's only getting one attempt. They're not getting any second chances on the offensive glass right now. We have a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here. We want to give some love to some of our awesome sponsors, beginning with Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Shout out to David Buskirk, one of our loyal Oriole supporters in Oriole Nation. He says, "Go O's." I'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. The absolute best, folks, in West Michigan. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Back to play here at Grand Haven High School. The Lake Michigan Cup. Ludington trails Holland by the score of 26-16. Powell with the basketball. Here's a three-pointer up, no good there by Jalen Luna. Rebound up and in, however, by the number 12, Ray Williams. Orioles down 28-16. Gronstal on the drive, shot no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Again, seeing some nice aggressiveness there from Ben Gronstal.
Yeah, strong take. I'd like to see Ludington take care of those self-inflicted errors on the offensive end, and we'd be right in this game. Get a few steals, turnovers on the defensive end. We can turn this game right around.
Gronstal's first free throw, no good. Shout out to Julie Chappell, who's watching. You know Julie Chappell pretty good.
I do know her very well.
Great lady.
I'm sure Roger's tuned in as well.
Yeah. Shout out to Julie and Roger Chappell. Gronstal, second attempt up and good. Gronstal with 4 points in the game. Did you ever have the chance, you probably didn't, Evan, to meet Julie's dad, Bob Ayers? What a great, wonderful man, Bob Ayers and his wife, Jane Ayers. They were a fantastic couple. Really good friends with my grandparents, Arnie and Elaine Kegler. Here's a shot up, no good by Holland. Rebound, however, up and in by Arthur Powell. Ludington trails 30-17. Again, Holland out of the OK Conference, Green Division. There's a three-pointer up and in by Alex Smith from the far baseline. Good to see Alex drain that three. Tickles the twines, nothing but net right there, and Ludington down by 10, 30-20.
Yeah, Alex just got bullied on that rebound by Powell, so he went down and showed him that three's worth more than two, and let's get a steal right there. It is right there. Turnover. Go down on the offensive end and get a bucket here.
Back into the Oriole lineup, number 13, Zach Graham, number 2, Taj Williams, and number 11, Steele Stowe. 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails the Holland Dutch 30-20. We're at Grand Haven, the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. Cam Gunsel with it. He'll kick it back out now. Three-pointer up good! Zach Graham drains the three. Ludington is within 7 now.
Yeah, Zach's a great shooter. Hasn't got a whole lot of time yet, but now that he's finally learning a little bit of the offense and defense here, you see him applying some pressure in the full court, forcing Holland to call a timeout.
Graham drains the three, then he forces Holland into calling a timeout there just before the Dutch were called for a 10-second violation. So the Orioles are down 30-23, 1:46 to go in the opening half. And folks, Ludington Paint and Glass has been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G and owner Matt Ewing at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. And I have to admit, I'm sorry, Matt, I did not get the leaders in the points in the paint and rebounds off the glass from last night's game here at Grand Haven. So I apologize about that, but I believe we'll have that feature back when we bring you the next Oriole boys game, which will be at Manistee on January 3rd, and that'll be from this game. We'll have the leaders of the points in the paint, sponsored by Ludington Paint and Glass, and the rebounds off the glass, as sponsored by LP&G. Great feature. All right, Ludington up 30-23. I'm sorry, Ludington down 30-23. There's a steal by the Orioles. Gunsel with it. He'll get it ahead now. Taj Williams to the hoop. Good! And he's fouled. Orioles are now within 5.
Yeah, you see Coach Shank bring a little full court pressure, trap in the first pass, forcing that Holland team to play a little fast and make the easy turnover. Cam with the steal on the back end, threw it up the court to Taj. Strong finish, through some contact.
Love the way Taj Williams glides.
He makes it look easy out there.
See if he can cut the lead to 4 here with this free throw. It is good. He does just exactly that. Ludington now within 4 points. They trail 30-26. 1:34 left in the opening half. Van Hecken with it for Holland. I tell you what, Coach Shank, they're switching up the defenses right there in the pressure. The Ludington seems to have provided a spark, Evan.
Yeah, Coach Shank has always loved his defense to provide offense. And, with these teams now, it's a little bit more offensive.
Oh, Holland, 2-point blank looks there, no good. And then they get 3-point, no good. And now we're going to have a foul called on Holland. Holland had 3 point-blank looks right there. They could not convert on any of them. Cam Gunsel got the rebound, and he got fouled. 59 seconds left in the opening half. The Orioles trail 30-26. Orioles have been down by as many as 12, I believe. Messiah Himes with the basketball. Himes, he'll give it now to Gunsel. 42 seconds left in the opening half. Orioles trail 30-26. Spunner with it. I'm sorry, that was Zach Graham. Graham will give it now to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel, 27 seconds to go. Gunsel in the lane. Now he'll kick it. His pass is stolen right there. He got double teamed, and Powell comes away with the steal. Van Hecken with it now. 16 seconds left in the opening half. Holland 30, Ludington 26. Luna with it. 8 seconds to go. Van Hecken down to 4 seconds. Van Hecken shot up, no good. Rebound, Gunsel, and I believe there's going to be a foul right there. And I think that's going to be the 5th foul, I believe, Evan. Let's see here. The scoreboard has just 4. So, yep, not a shooting foul. It's a 4th team foul on Holland. So Ludington will inbound it with 1.2 seconds to go.
15 foul.
Oh, belay my last. Now that is. Okay, you were right.
They were on it if they put 4 up there.
I should never doubt you. They had 4. Now they changed it to 5. So at the free throw line, Messiah Himes shooting 2 with 1.2 seconds remaining in the opening half. Ludington trailing 30-26. Himes' first free throw. Good. His first point of the game. Chance to cut this Holland lead to 2. Messiah Himes wears jersey number 3. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Holland, and there's the buzzer in your score at the half from Grand Haven High School in the Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. The Holland Dutch 30, the Ludington Orioles 27. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Ludington trails the Dutch of Holland 30-27 in the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament here. Scoop Hansen with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Evan McKinley doing color commentary. Julia Habman is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Nick Wysong is the OSN cameraman. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Indian Summer Co-op, the exclusive sponsor of the player in the spotlight. And right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole, Micah Spunner. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game here at Grand Haven in the Lake Michigan Cup basketball tournament is Micah Spunner. Micah is a junior. He wears jersey number 15, and he plays the guard position. Now, Micah, what is it that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I mean, I just love the program. I think we have great coaches. You know, it's fun because we have, I have good teammates, so we all get along, and we're all, friends on the court, on and off the court, so it kind of makes it easy that way, and I think we're a good team all together too, so yeah, it's just a good program.
How do you feel the team will do this year in the West Michigan Conference?
So far, I think we're doing pretty well, and I think that will continue. You know, there's some good teams in our conference, but I think we'll do fine, and we should win most of our games, but we'll just see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. What do you like best about playing for Coach Thad Shank?
I think he's a very good coach. He disciplines us when we're wrong, and he makes us run hard at practice, and it's good for us, and there's no breaks.
I always kid around with that. And when I'm talking to people about that, I said, he's forgot more about basketball than I'll ever know. It's so much knowledge. He's just, his knowledge of basketball is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Your favorite professional sports team, Micah?
I like the Detroit Lions the most, for sure. It's not even close.
Mine as well. All right. Your favorite professional athlete?
I like Jason Tatum a lot. I just like his game, and I just like him.
Favorite teacher in class at Ludington High School?
I'll go with Mr. Lehman. I think he's a good teacher, and I like his class. So.
And the name of that class is?
Algebra, and Algebra 1, Algebra 2, so math.
So you're a math guy. You like numbers, huh?
I mean, I'm not really the greatest with math, but I do like the teacher, though, so he makes it enjoyable.
Excellent. Favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
Oh, I love when Mom makes some tacos. She makes tacos all the time, and they're always so good. So.
Sounds awesome. I'm a huge tacos fan. Yeah. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
I'm gonna go with probably Applebee's. I know a lot of people like El Rancho, but I love Applebee's, so I get that all the time, and that's kind of my go-to.
Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
I think Superman. I like Superman a lot, so.
Okay. Your role model, Micah, or role models that you have?
My role models are my mom and my grandma, for sure, and they've just been there throughout my entire life, so it's definitely those two.
Okay, and anybody out there watching or listening to tonight's game that you'd like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
My mom and my grandma. That's probably it.
Okay. I'm sure you're being very modest, or you probably have a bigger Micah Spunner fan club than that.
I don't know, maybe.
All right, well, congratulations, Micah, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates this season. As always, go O's.
Thank you. Go O's.
Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Ludington trails Holland 30-27 here in the 9th annual Lake Michigan Holiday Basketball Cup. The game before, Ludington Spring Lake defeated Petoskey 64-63 in overtime. Ludington girls, they fall today in the bash, the Holiday Bash at Negaunee by the score of 50-41. They won yesterday against Kingsford 40-37. Sounds like they had a great all-around weekend. I know Coach Warren Stowe got a hold of me yesterday. He sent me the box score, so I was able to post it on the Oriole Sports Network page. And he said they were going for a sleigh ride. So I'm sure the girls really enjoyed that. I know they stopped for a photo in Mackinac City with the Mackinac Bridge in the background yesterday. And also were able to meet Olympic gold medalist Bruce Baumgartner. I should say. Right now, I'd like to send a shout out to a good buddy of mine, Kevin Emery, who's listening to the O's game on the Oriole Sports Network. And good guy. He's talking about the fantasy football leagues we're in, and unfortunately, both my teams are in the consolation bracket now, going for third place finishes. Hey, some shout outs to some great members of Oriole Nation. Sue Smith says, "Let's go Orioles, go Alex." Lori Smith, Lori and Jace watching from home. Go O's, go get them, Alex. Let's see here. That's Mariah Nelson. JV boys won 66-61 against Holland. Go O's. Congratulations to Coach Noah Lehman's boys. And I think Dante, the microwave Vela, was coaching them because I think Noah Lehman is on vacation right now. So irregardless, congratulations to Ludington's JV boys defeating Holland 66-61. Mike Price, he said he's got a sinus headache down in Florida and laying in bed with the game on. So I'm glad you're tuned in, Mike Price, buddy of mine. Mark Peterson says, go O's. Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. Barbara Ann Himes Haywood says, let's go O's. Outdoor Tech Lab, they says, go get 'em O's. Dan Snagowski watching, he says, go Orioles. Karen Hasselbalk, and she says, good to be watching the O's today. Good luck. And Karen, I apologize if I butchered the pronunciation of your last name. Let's see here. Patty Westcott Sixbury, let's go O's, watching from Sparta. Joe Lena. And Joe, hey, we want to give a special shout out to Joe. He's the one who set up the Coach Warren Stowe and the Ludington girls set up a meeting with Bruce Baumgartner, the Olympic gold medalist, and the girls really enjoyed that. Not often you get to meet an Olympic gold medalist, and that was through Joe, and Joe was high school basketball teammates with Warren Stowe. Also, Susan Stowe says, go Orioles, and Susan Mann, go get 'em Orioles. So thank you to all of Oriole Nation tuning in. Also, a special shout out to the mayor of 4th Ward, the one and only John Bowen. He says Lions and Superman ice cream are his favorites. Oh, that's good. The mayor, Mr. Mayor of 4th Ward, John Bowen. So I'm glad that Mr. Mayor's tuned in. And you look at that second quarter, Evan, Ludington outscored Holland 14-9 after being outscored 21-13. They're down 30-27. Scoring for Ludington in that first half, Messiah Himes with 1, 4 for Ben Gronstall, 3 for Zach Graham, 4 for Cam Gunsel, 3 for Alex Smith, and 4, 6, 12 for Taj Williams. And it seemed like at a certain point there, Ludington was a little stagnant, and all of a sudden Coach Shank called the timeout, and a spark was lit.
It started on the defensive end. The intensity really picked up. Started playing in full court press, trapping, flying all over the court. That's what Coach Shank wanted, and it really made a big change in this game.
Ludington gets the ball to begin the second half. With the ball, Messiah Himes, who will out Gronstall. They'll swing it to Taj for 3. Good! Right there, sister. A three-pointer to begin the second half by Taj Williams, and we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, talk about switching up defenses. That's what Holland tried to do and left Taj wide open in the corner and knocked it down. 3 for 3 today.
Ludington 30, Holland 30. Love the intensity right now the Orioles have. Powell with it for Holland. They'll swing it around. Baseline drive. There's a block there by Gunsel. He did get the block, but he apparently got a little bit of the body as well there, Evan. Foul called on Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, the officials love to make that call when someone comes flying in for the block. They almost like to blow their whistle almost too early.
Free throw is no good, and I apologize, folks. I think I said Bruce Baumgartner. It would be Nick Baumgartner. So thank you, Joe, on the correction right there. Nick Baumgartner, Olympic gold medalist. I think I was confusing Nick Baumgartner with an Olympic wrestler who also did very well, and that was Bruce. I think it was Bruce Baumgartner. Baumgartner. Hey, there's a nice basket, a nice drive right there, and getting the basket for the Orioles was Taj Williams. After Holland had converted one free throw. Am I right on that? Who got that free throw? Do you remember, Evan?
I do not remember.
I think it was number 3. We're going to give the free throw there to Jalen Luna. So Ludington up 32-31. Gunsel with the ball. Now he'll give it Taj Williams. He's got the hot hand right now. God! 15-footer right there by Taj Williams. And right now he is in the zone. Ludington up 34-31. 6:31 to go in this third quarter. The intensity of Ludington's defense has really picked up.
Yeah, definitely made a big change. Even on the offensive end, they definitely got stagnant.
That intensity is translated to the way the Orioles are playing right now. There's a save momentarily there by Taj Williams, but Holland gets it right back. Ludington up by 3 right now, their biggest lead of the game, 34-31. 5:56 to go in the third quarter. And this Oriole defense is really applying the pressure to Holland right now. They'll work it inside, and there's a bucket there for Holland's number 5, Xavier Murphy. Ludington up 34-33, 5:34 to go in this third quarter. Taj Williams with the basketball. Williams surveying the Holland defense. Now he'll give it up to Gronstal, over to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel, he'll kick it to Stowe. Three-pointer, up, no good. Rebound to Holland's number 14, Arthur Powell. Powell will bring the ball up. He's guarded by Steele Stowe. Powell now will give it to his teammate, Keegan Hulst. Hulst in the lane, shot up, and no good. Rebound to Taj Williams. Tough rebound there for Williams. He'll give it now to Steele Stowe. Stowe to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel in the lane, shot no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Cam doing what he does best. Hard drive to the basket, drawing the foul. Let's see him knock down some free throws.
Alex Smith and JT Keith getting set to check into the Oriole lineup. Gunsel at the free throw line. First shot up and no good. Keith will come in for Stowe. Smith comes in for Messiah Himes. So you got Smith, Keith, Gunsel, Gronstal, and Williams on the floor for Ludington right now. Second free throw, no good by Gunsel. Gunsel will get it back, however. Now to Taj, 3, no good. A little short, right on line, but just short. And here comes Holland. Ludington up 34-33, 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Good ball movement by the Holland Dutch. Powell, 13-footer, good. He's lethal. He gets right in that range there, Evan. 12 points for Arthur Powell. Holland up 35-34. Smith for 3, no good. Rebound, Powell. Powell will get the ball ahead now to Van Hecken. His shot, good. Van Hecken, nice job using the backboard right there. Holland back out to a 3-point lead, 37-34 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Smith, Taj Williams. Taj on the drive. And now he is going to draw the foul. His quickness right there. He's so explosive with that first step.
Yeah, I like to see when Taj gets aggressive driving like that.
The OSN's next broadcast, along with 102.7 WMOM, will be on January 2nd at Hawley Gym. That'll be girls basketball. Ludington hosting the Manistee Mariners at Hawley Gym, January 2nd. Taj Williams in the lane, shot no good, but he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. He got hacked on the wrist there. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Orioles were down 21-13 at the end of one. They trailed at the half 30-27. Right now they trail 37-34. Ludington's biggest lead has been 3 points. Taj Williams' free throw is short. Pretty neat. We come in here to Grand Haven, and one of the first people I run into is Scott Peck. Used to be the wheelsman on the Badger. Got a nice chat with Scott. Second free throw by Williams, in and out, no good. Unusual to see him miss 2 free throws. And here come the Holland Dutch. Van Hecken with it. The ball deflected there. That was all caused by J.T. Keith. And now here comes Taj Williams. Nice move. Shot up and no good. Rebound up and in by Gunsel. Cam Gunsel with the offensive rebound and the putback. He's got 6 points. Orioles trail by a point, 37-36. 3:19 to go in the third quarter.
Coach Shank switching up defenses once again, back to a matchup zone.
15-footer up and in by Powell. And again, we've seen him in that range right there, and very impressive. Ludington now, Williams loses it, gets it back. He'll bat it now to Smith. Now to Gunsel, nice drive, shot no good. Rebound to Holland's number 3, and that's Talon Luna. And we have a foul called on the Orioles. Ludington trails 39-36, 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Oriole foul called on number 25, J.T. Keith. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Messiah Himes, number 13, Zach Graham, also number 11, Steele Stowe. Taj Williams already out there, so you got Keith, Williams, Stowe, Himes, and Graham out there. There's a steal by Stowe. No pun intended, but it was a steal by Steele Stowe. I've caught myself saying that a few times this year already. Unfortunately, Ludington not able to save it right there. And ball went out of bounds. It's Holland basketball with 2:36 to go in the third quarter. They lead 39-36. Luna with the ball. Now to Van Hecken. Baseline drive there. And now that will be a turnover. Driving with the ball for Holland was number 11, Keegan Hulst. But he steps out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. 2:23 left in the third quarter. Holland 39, Ludington 36. We're at the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament from Grand Haven. Zach Graham with the ball. Graham. He'll give it now to Steele Stowe. Stowe back to Graham. Over to Taj Williams. Williams crossover, shot up. God! Oh, that was pretty. That was a thing of beauty right there, Evan.
Yeah, strong move, turnaround finish for Taj.
Ludington trails 39-38 after Taj Williams gets that basket. There's a drive, shot up, no good. And there's a rebound to J.T. Keith. He'll give it now to Taj Williams. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Taj Williams with the ball. Williams will drive. Now he'll kick it back. Three-pointer, Messiah Himes in, no good. Ball fought for. Van Hecken comes away with it for Holland. He'll get it ahead to his teammate now. That's Luna. Luna back to Van Hecken. They'll swing it around. Three-pointer from the corner up, no good there by Keegan Hulst. And here come the Orioles. Keith with the rebound. And now timeout, Ludington. Coach Thad Shank wants and gets a timeout. 1:16 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles trail the Holland Dutch 39-38. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Ludington Trails Holland 39-38, leading the way for the Orioles. Taj Williams with 21 points right now. 14 points for Arthur Powell to lead Holland. Ludington with the basketball. Williams has it. Taj Williams with the ball. Let's see what Coach Shank has drawn up here. Evan Gunsel with it now. Zach Graham. Graham in the lane now. It'll be a foul called on Holland. We're lucky we didn't get called for a double dribble right there.
Yeah, strong take by Zach.
Yeah.
Able to get down in the lane.
Good to see a lot of Oriole Nation here at Grand Haven today, watching the Orioles, supporting them. And one of them is your sister, Emma McKinley, who's here. There's a three-pointer, Graham. God! Zach Graham with a three-pointer. That'll give the Orioles a lead once again. Graham has 6 points, both by way of three-pointers. Ludington up 42-38. There's a steal by the Orioles. They'll get it ahead now. Graham, shot up, no good. Ball out of bounds. It should be Ludington basketball. Whoa! That should have been Ludington basketball, Evan, I thought. It looked like it was touched by Holland last there. And they're going to say Holland basketball. Okay. Now the correction on the scoreboard, I thought something sounded fishy. Ludington's actually up 41-39. Orioles up 41-39. 23 seconds to go in this third quarter. Almost a steal by the Orioles. Holland will get it across midcourt, though. They got numbers here. Shot up and good. Getting the basket, number 4. That was Ben Fletter. Tie game, Ludington 41, Holland 41. 6 seconds to go. Euro step up and God! What a move there by Taj Williams. Oh my! And at the end of 3 from Grand Haven High School in the 9th annual Lake Michigan Holiday Basketball Tournament, the Ludington Orioles 43, the Holland Dutch 41. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. The Orioles up 43-41. Orioles outscored Holland 16-11 in that third quarter. A huge quarter for the Orioles. Taj Williams, who now has 23 points in this game.
Yeah, it's Taj being Taj. Taking over on the offensive end.
Holland with the basketball as we begin play here in the fourth quarter. Now, as mentioned, it's also great seeing Wilson Gunsel here today. Wilson and Charlie Gunsel here supporting the Orioles. Keelan Laird is here. She's down there, sitting down in front of us, along with Emma McKinley. Holland with the ball, 7:30 to go in the game. Ludington with a 2-point lead, 43-41. On the court for the Orioles, you have Himes, Gronstall, Williams, Stowe, and Gunsel. Holland is taking up almost a full minute here to begin this. Shot no good there. Good rebound by Gunsel. The shot was put up there by Holland's number 4, Ben Fletter, I'm sorry. Himes with it now for the Orioles. He'll give it to Gronstal. Gronstal steals Stowe. Stowe down the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound to Holland's number 5. That's Xavier Murphy. Murphy ahead, shot blocked there by Gunsel. Oh my, did Gunsel get up to block that? Holland will get it right back, however. Three-pointer no good there by Keegan Hulst. And now we'll have a foul called, and I believe it's going to be called on the Orioles' Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, it's going to be called on Cam. I'm not quite sure that was a foul. And fortunately, that's going to be Cam's 4th foul.
And coming in for Cam will be JT Keith. 6:37 to go in the game. Ludington up 43-41. Holland basketball. They'll get it in with it. Adam Davilar. Rebound to Holland's number 4, Ben Fletter. And now it goes out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. So Holland got a couple of good looks right there.
Yeah, strong defense possession, able to hold off Holland. And, Coach Shank's been switching up the defenses there. He went back to a little bit of man-to-man.
On the drive there, Taj Williams turnaround up and God! Taj Williams continues to put on a show here. He gets the basket, and Ludington now with a 45-41 lead. Holland comes right back and gets a basket. Was that Powell?
Yep.
Powell, that happened so quick. Ludington up 45-43. 5:47 to go in the game. Taj Williams with it. His pass, a little too much right there, intended for Stowe, and now here comes Holland with a chance to tie. Powell, shot up and no good. Rebound, Messiah Himes.
I think that's one of Powell's first misses from that range today.
Himes, nice move in the lane, shot up, no good. Strong rebound to Holland. And that ball goes out of bounds, so Holland will turn it right back over. I don't know if you've noticed, Evan, but we've got a former National Football League quarterback sitting right in front of us right now. He played his college ball at Central Michigan University and played for the Dallas Cowboys. Gary Hogaboom is here in attendance. He's sitting just a few feet from us right now. I met him last year at Hawley Gym, which was great. I got to chat with him for a bit. All right, now with 5:16 to go in this game, Ludington is up 45-43. Spunner had it. He's checked into the game for the Orioles. Look at the Gunsel. Gunsel in the lane, shot short. Just a little short right there on a shot by Cam Gunsel. And with it for Holland is Josiah Van Hecken. Van Hecken with it in the lane. Now he'll dish it to his teammate, number 14, and that's Arthur Powell. Powell now to Van Hecken. Ball deflected. There's a steal by the Orioles, and that was caused by Gunsel and also Taj Williams. Gunsel with it. Gunsel now to Zach Graham. 4:35 to go in the game. Orioles up 45-43. Taj Williams in the lane. Turnaround, up and no good, but he draws the foul. He almost made an absolutely incredible shot right there.
Yeah, it's a strong move through some contact. Taj almost able to finish. Let's see him knock down a couple of free throws. I know he missed the last two.
Taj Williams will be at the free throw line. Ludington up 45-43. 4:30 left in this ball game at the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament from Grand Haven. Williams' first attempt, in and out, no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Steele Stowe, number 3, Messiah Himes. Checking back in for Holland will be number 3, Jalen Luna. Second attempt up and no good.
Maybe Taj just needs to shoot his free throws from the three-point line.
I think you might be right on that, Evan. Ludington up by 2, 4:21 to go in the game. Luna with the ball for Holland. He's guarded there by Taj Williams. Now with it, Van Hecken. Back to Luna. 3:54 to go in the ball game. Now we're going to have a palming violation.
The player had run out of bounds and was the first to touch it coming back in.
3:55 to go in the game. Ludington up 45-43. Taj Williams with the ball for the Orioles. He'll give it now to Gunsel. Gunsel will swing it to Himes. Moved by, it's gone! Cam Gunsel with a muscular, powerful baseline drive. He gets the basket and he's fouled.
Yeah, you like that one, Scoop, didn't you? Finishing through some contact. Cam playing with 4 fouls, got to be careful. But able to finish that through some contact. Cam was about as pumped up as you on that one.
We know how much Cam loves to play football. He's Ludington's quarterback. He loves the contact. Gunsel trying to give the Orioles a 5-point lead. Free throw is up and good! Cam Gunsel completes the 3-point play. And Ludington now up 48-43. 3:33 to go in this game. There's a steal by the Orioles. Oh no, Holland gets it right back. Very aggressive Oriole defense right now. Shot put up no good there by Powell. Rebound to Messiah Himes. Himes will bring the ball up now. He'll swing it to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel on the drive. Shot is it's no good, but he draws the foul. And you're right, Evan. He's playing with 4 fouls right now. He'll go to the line and he will shoot 2. We almost had another chance at a 3-point play there. That ball just came off the rim.
Yeah, Cam had a little bit of a mismatch there and took him right to the rim.
Orioles up 48-43. 3:11 to go in this game. Been an exciting ball game. Very competitive against a couple of teams that are 4-3 on the season.
Back and forth action.
Gunsel's first free throw is short. Ludington up by 5. It's going to be a key here, and that's an understatement. These last 3 minutes of this game, free throw shooting. Second attempt up and good! Cam Gunsel gets 1 of 2 free throws. Orioles with their biggest lead of the game, 6 points, 49-43. 3:03 left in the ball game. Holland on the attack, shot up and no good. Rebound, Holland, Van Hecken with it. Here's a 3-pointer, good. Getting the 3, number 11 is Keegan Hulst. Huge 3 for Holland right there. We got a full timeout, but we're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you about Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. I can tell you, folks, he's my chiropractor. He does a tremendous job. Also, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. Just want to make sure I had them in the right order there. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. And Urca Auto Center, they are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Back to action here at Grand Haven High School. The 9th annual Lake Michigan Holiday Basketball Cup. Ludington with the ball. They have a 49-45 lead. Apparently that was a 2-pointer there, Evan. That was a 2-pointer on the last basket. There's a shot put up, no good. Rebound, strong rebound by Gunsel. Gunsel's shot, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go back to the line. I love the aggressiveness by Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, Cam's really stepped up playing with 4 fouls.
Playing with 4 fouls as well. So, we'd like to let you know, Hulst's last basket was not a 3-pointer, it was a 2-pointer. Gunsel at the free throw line, 2:41 left in the game. First free throw is up and in and out, no good. Second attempt for Cam. Up and good. Cam gets 1 of 2 free throws. $11 points for Cam Gunsel. 30-second timeout. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. That's Dr. Jacob Singh and North Star Chiropractic. And now we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on the Orioles. Holland with the basketball right now. 2:25 to go in the game. The Orioles have a 5-point lead, Evan, 50-45.
Yeah, we got a box out down here on the defensive end. We've been beat a couple of times on the glass, and they were able to kick the ball back out for a 2-pointer the last time. But we don't want to give them easy second chance baskets.
Orioles really giving Holland some fits here. Powell with the ball right now. Arthur Powell loses it, and Ludington has it. Williams ahead to Gunsel. Gunsel take it to the hoop. Up and no good. Ball fought for, and Holland has it. Again, Cam Gunsel taking it to the hoop strong right there. Just a little bit too much on the shot.
Bad turnover.
3/4 of the way down there, Evan.
Yeah, and Cam is up above the rim as well. You'd like to see him put that one in, but he's playing through a little bit of contact.
Ludington caught a break right there. Holland turns the ball over. The Orioles have a 5-point lead. 2:05 to go in the game. Ludington with the basketball. They're up 50-45.
We'll definitely take our time on offense. Run a few seconds out the clock. Take the shot that we want.
Williams, he'll give it now to Himes. Himes over to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel with the ball. Gunsel now to Taj Williams. Taj Williams still with the ball. 1:42 left in the game. Now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Next game, the final game of the Lake Michigan Cup for this year will be the Grand Haven Buccaneers against the Holland Christian Maroons. All right, Holland with the ball. There's a drive and a basket. Give it to Holland's number 4, Ben Fletter. Ludington up by 3, 50-47. 1:20 to go in the game. Williams to Gunsel. Gunsel will give it now to Himes. Himes loses it out of bounds, and it will be Holland basketball. Messiah Himes just couldn't put the clamps on the basketball right there. It goes out of bounds. It's Holland ball. 1:10 left. 3-point Oriole lead, 50-47. Fletter with it. Fletter in the lane. Shot up and no good. Ball fought for Van Hecken. Good. We've got a 1-point game with 50 seconds to go. The Orioles with a 1-point lead, 50-49. Taj Williams with the ball. Williams in the lane, loses it, and Holland has it. Here come the Holland Dutch. Turn around, up and no good. Rebound for Gunsel. He'll get it ahead to Himes. Himes will kick it back out now. Coach Thad Shank wants and gets a timeout. He wants to get control of his boys right now. 28.8 seconds remain. Ludington up 50-49. Boy, it has been a frantic pace this last 30 or so seconds, Evan.
I can almost say that this whole game has been at a frantic pace. Both these teams playing up and down the court.
That's true. Hey, folks in Oriole Nation, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975, wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Okay, we have a foul called immediately right there on Holland. 27 seconds left, Evan. Ludington up by a point, 50-49, and they're going to put the sophomore Taj Williams out the charity stripe.
Yeah, that was a quick foul by Holland. I kind of expected them to try to get a steal, but they went for the foul right away.
Taj Williams wears number 2. He's at the free throw line right now. First attempt is up and no good. Taj having a fantastic game, but one thing that has not been good is his shooting from the free throw line this game. Come on, Taj. The second attempt up and good.
See a substitution by Coach Shank, bringing in Zach Graham on the defensive end to apply some pressure up here full court.
Taj has been there quite a bit at the free throw line. He's just made 3 free throws in this game. Ludington up by 2, 51-49. 26 seconds to go in the game. With the ball, Van Hecken, and now Holland wants and gets a timeout. Full timeout, we'll step aside. Ludington 51, Holland 49. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Ludington 51, Holland 49. 22 seconds left in this ball game. It's been a thriller. The 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup holiday basketball tournament from Grand Haven. Holland basketball with the ball for the Dutch, number 11. And they'll give it now. Van Hecken in the lane. He'll dish it. Ball's batted away right there. And what are we going to have here?
Foul. That's going to be okay. We still have 2 fouls to give after that one, so I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Shank talked to his boys. You know, obviously no easy shots right now. If someone's going in, you make sure you give them a nice, good love tap if they're going up for the shot.
That foul
and, don't allow that ball to even get up close to the rim.
We're down to 15 seconds. That foul called on Zach Graham. Holland will get the ball in. They'll get it in, and there's a shot up, and no good. Rebound to Williams, and he's fouled. Taj Williams with a huge rebound right there, and he will go back. They'll head down to the other end, and he will shoot 2. Ludington up 51-49. 10 seconds left. 10 ticks of the clock left in this ball game.
I'd like to see Taj knock both of these down, give us a nice 4-point lead with 10 seconds left.
He got his last one, Evan, which I do believe snapped an 0 for 5 string. So that's a great sign. He got the last one. Ludington up 51-49, 10 seconds to go. Ludington 4-3 on the year, Holland 4-3. Taj Williams at the free throw line. First attempt from the Oriole sophomore is up and no good. You've been in this situation now. You got to forget the miss on the first one. You got to concentrate on the second one, right, Evan?
That is correct, Scoop.
Second shot, Taj Williams up and good! Huge second free throw there by Taj Williams. Orioles up by 3, 52-49, 6 seconds to go. And now a ball out of bounds. It's going to be Holland basketball with 4 seconds to go. I believe they're saying that Steele Stowe got a piece of that ball, Evan. I don't know, but that's what the officials, and they got a better view of it than we do from up here, no doubt. Timeout on the court. Coach Thad Shank is going over right now. It's a full timeout, and he's saying, Mr. Official, we didn't touch that ball.
Yeah, Coach Shank wasn't too happy.
Yeah. You don't win too many arguments with the officials, though.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to replay and
this is high school.
Whose
ball.
fingertips it went off of in high school basketball.
Oriole Nation, we'd like to send a couple shout-outs. Ryan Dowland says, go O's. Also, Debbie Stevens. Come on, O's from Austin, Texas. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family-owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Talk to my buddy and your buddy, Trent Lundquist. He's there for everyone. I don't know if he'd be there for an Ohio State Buckeye. No, he would be. He's there for the Cardinals. He's there for the Spartans. He's there for the Orioles. You could even be a Nimrod from Watersmeet. He'd be there for you. All right, 4 seconds to go. Holland basketball. Ludington up 52-49. Holland will get the ball and out of bounds. Good! Ludington basketball! 2.4 seconds to go. The ball went off of Holland's number 14. It went off of Arthur Powell. Timeout called there, and give credit to Cam Gunsel and the defense from the Orioles that caused that turnover.
Yeah, Cam's playing defense with his hands behind his back right now, too, with 4 fouls. You know, obviously with 4 seconds left, I wasn't too worried if Cam was to commit his 5th foul, but that was great defense right there.
Cam has really stepped it up, and it's been, as you said, with 4 fouls, playing that aggressively. And it's just...
That's the Coach Shank defense. You know, they're in half their practice is just focused on the defensive end.
Our next broadcast will be on January 2nd, and that will be at Hawley Gym back home in Ludington as the Ludington Orioles host the Manistee Mariners in girls basketball. We will live stream the JV game on the Orioles Sports Network, and then for the varsity game, we will connect with 102.7 WMOM. Big thank you to Chris Nicholas, the owner of 102.7 WMOM, and his support of the Ludington Orioles. 2.4 seconds to go in this game. Ludington up 52-49, Oriole basketball. You know, Holland's going to want to foul instantly right here. Gronstall will trigger it in. Gronstall, he'll get it in. It's stolen. Three-pointer up and no good. Oh, Holland got a look there. Powell got a three-pointer desperation shot off right there. It got the backboard. And Ludington survives here. They win over the Holland Dutch by the score of 52-49. What a ball game, Evan.
Yeah, it was a great ball game. We got away with one there at the end. Luckily, there was only 2 seconds and had to take the desperation shot from half court. That's one Coach Shank will be bringing up in film next week. I can tell you that.
Evan, when they triggered the ball and the ball just hung, it hung too long right there. It was stolen by Powell. He did get a desperation shot off, but it was no good. And Ludington goes 1-1 in the 9th annual Grand Haven Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. They lose to Spring Lake yesterday 75-62, but they come back today with a really nice 52-49 win over the Holland Dutch. And we're going to step aside right now for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll have the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Welcome back to Grand Haven High School. Ludington with an exciting and thrilling victory over the Holland Dutch at the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Oriole coach Thad Shank here momentarily. The Orioles with a 52-49 victory. Ludington outscored Holland 9-8 in that fourth quarter. Ludington was down 21-13 at the end of one. They trailed at the half 30-27. They outscored Holland 14-9 in the second quarter. Ludington outscored Holland 16-11 in the third, and they went into that fourth quarter leading 43-41. Again, they outscored Holland 9-8 in the fourth, and they win 52-49. Scoring for Holland, 3 points for Talon Luna, 5 for Ben Fletter, 4 for Xavier Murphy, 9 for Keegan Hulst, 2 for Ray Williams, 16 for Arthur Powell, 1 point for Adam Devilar, and 9 points for Josiah Van Hecken. For the Ludington Orioles, a game high 27 for Taj Williams, 1 point for Messiah Himes, 4 for Ben Gronstal, 6 for Zach Graham, 3 for Alex Smith, and 11 for Cam Gunsel. And I thought, you can say a lot. Taj Williams had one heck of a ball game, but the rebounding by Cam Gunsel was huge in this game, too, and the way he played, particularly with 4 fouls on him.
I think everything starts on the defensive end for this game. They really bullied us in the first quarter, and then Coach Shank made a change there, about halfway through the second quarter, and that made a big change on the results of the game, just because of the intensity on the defensive end, which picked up, and it really forced Holland to work on the offensive end. And I think Coach Shank's going to be really happy with that.
Holland now 4-4 on the year. The Orioles improved to 5-3, and Coach Shank is going to come up and join us right now, and Evan's going to give him the headset. Great win, Coach, for you and your boys. Coach Shank putting on the headset right now. Coach, great win for your boys. What an exciting, thrilling ball game, 52-49 over the Holland Dutch. Can't say enough about the play of your team. It seemed like they were a little lethargic early on, and you got a timeout. You said something to them. You changed up defenses.
I didn't think we were lethargic ever. I mean, we came out, we played our ass off all night, and, because we got down 28-16, and we kept fighting and kept grinding. It wasn't anything I said. This was probably defensively, by far the best performance defensively this year. Sometimes teams make shots and offense beats defense, but tonight we had the motor going for all 32 minutes. We didn't let bad things that happened on the offensive end affect our defense. And I was super, super proud. This is a really good win for a young team like we have.
Maybe lethargic wasn't the right word I was looking for, Coach.
If you were here last night, you might have saw lethargic, but you didn't see lethargic tonight.
Your team moves to 5-3 on the year. Did a great job on Arthur Powell. He ended up with 16 for Holland. But I thought the game that Cam Gunsel played tonight was incredible, particularly when he had 4 fouls on him, how aggressive he was.
Well, Cam's a gifted kid, and against the Holland team right there, I mean, they had a mismatch with Powell on us, but they really had troubles keeping Cam and Taj in front of them tonight. And so, playing 5 out, that was an advantage for us tonight. They really struggled guarding on the top of that defense. And it was just simple, cutting and playing downhill. And, we tried to keep Holland in it the last few minutes, but otherwise it was a great, great performance.
What can you say about your sophomore, Taj Williams, a game-high 27 tonight?
27?
Yep.
He's a creator. We're really trying to find a balance where he and Cam are primary creators, but our offense functions and works. And the proudest moment I had tonight was the first or second possession of the game where Taj moved the ball on the perimeter and opened up a double gap for his teammate. When we're doing that, and everybody's doing that, and then Cam and Taj get the ball in situations, later in a possession where they can really attack and hurt people. So our selflessness was much better tonight than it was last night. And when you take good shots, it allows you to set your defense up. And last night we got carved up in transition defense. Tonight we did a lot better job not doing that.
Third year in a row, you and your boys have been here at the Grand Haven, the Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. Coach, what is the thing you like best about this tournament? You're always going to have really good competition.
Well, that's what I like best. I like it's good competition, and I don't have to drive 7 or 8 hours to get there. You know what I'm saying? So, I can sleep in my own bed at night and drive an hour and hang out with my players and have good competition. So that's why we come. We don't. Most of these teams are going into their OK Conference schedule starting this month, and they don't have any open dates to play non-conference games. So if we want to get to play teams like this, we got to play them in this time of year. And I know it's a pain in the butt sometimes on Christmas for families and stuff, but we just don't get that opportunity later in the year to play this level of competition. So we got to take it.
Well, your boys got a game. Their next game will be on January 3rd at Manistee. You'll be back to West Michigan Conference Lakes Division play. But enjoy this one tonight here, Coach. And you and the boys have a fun ride back to Ludington, and we'll see you on the 3rd of January.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. That's Coach Thad Shank, his team, with a very, very exciting 52-49 victory tonight over the Holland Dutch. Ludington now 5-3 on the season. Holland falls to 4-4. And again, Ludington next in action. The boys on the 3rd of January. That game will be at Manistee, folks. I know we've advertised it as a game at Hawley. The girls will play on the 2nd of January at Hawley against Manistee. The boys will be at Manistee on the 3rd of January. And then on the 7th of January, the boys will host North Muskegon. That's our next 3 games that the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will broadcast. Evan McKinley, your final thoughts on this absolutely thrilling 52-49 Oriole victory.
It was good basketball to watch. Ludington came to play today. As Coach said, last night was a little bit lethargic compared to tonight. Definitely a slower start, I thought, on the defensive end tonight, but then we really picked it up through the 2nd and 3rd, and then to finish the game.
I got my words reversed from last night. I don't know why I was thinking lethargic, but there was what I was talking about though. Early in that first quarter, there was something Coach Shank, the Ludington defense just ignited a spark right there. And he said it. They came out showing effort from the get-go, but it wasn't producing points at the time, and Holland was building their lead up. So Ludington comes back in a very impressive 52-49 win. For a while there, I thought we might be going the way of Spring Lake and Petoskey, who played an overtime game right in front of us right there, that Spring Lake eventually won 64-63. Boy, I'll tell you, like Coach Shank said, Holland, they had their chances there to tie the game. Ludington holds on for a thrilling 52-49 victory. And with that said, for our executive director, executive producer, the one and only Thad Shank. Also for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner. For my sidekick tonight, or I should say this afternoon, doing color commentary, the wonderful job of color commentary as he always does, Evan McKinley. Also for Julia Habman, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and for the OSN cameraman, Nick Wysong. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Grand Haven High School in the 9th annual Lake Michigan Cup Holiday Basketball Tournament. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 52, the Holland Dutch 49. Good night, Ludington, and have a great new year, and we'll talk to you on January 2nd from Hawley Gym. Until then, stay classy, Ludington.